sithi don't bother me xa ndixakekileyo kutsho uClarence Carter xa sithi xa ndisenza into zabantu abakhulu xa ndifrayisha ichips sondibotharisha sondiphazamisa Olwethu
Morning, Lhoza.
Good morning.
Akeza apha ekuphazamisekeni.
I avoid such because it's our never cool.
Awusomncinci wena.
Exactly.
Upase ngomalusi wena. So umncinci.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clarence Carter esithi don't bother me. Samkwamkela ke Olwethu kaSalayi ezasiphathela ke sifuna ugxotha ikati Eziko ke ngalomzuzu. Masikwamkele ke mphulaphula kwakhona ngalentsasa yanamhlanje. Yebo, sisherumbo. Asicale kuloya cala. Isidima sesikhululo kuyafuneka Olwethu asincede kwela cala, sincede Olwethu kwenzela into yobana sizokwazi ba isidima sesikhulu nje nqa ngoba ulwazi wenzani njani.
Yes, ngiyabona ukuthi and I'm like what
Like Jesse sisherumboko.
What are you yeah.
Kanjani isidima sesikhulu.
Good morning Olwethu.
Yes.
Welcome. It actually feels quite weird. I can't hear myself.
Okay.
I don't want to lie. Are you hearing me? Because
Yeah. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
So, good morning, Olwethu, and welcome again. Another beautiful Thursday right here with our farming feature every Thursday with Olwethu Salayi, where Ikati, Eziko, finding innovative ways and sharing them with you of how you can keep yourself sustained, not only for personal consumption, but also commercial. Mhlambe, if you okay, now I've fed myself, I can now make a living out of this farming. And we have our expert who comes in every single Thursday, who's also a family member. Yasekhith Ngesi Radio. Today, Olwethu, uthetha about something. I know when you told me, I was just like, simili ndafike ayichaze yena. Ayicacise. Uthe Olwethu, today we're speaking about eco farming. For some of us, that's gibberish. Muti eco farming. Obviously, we know we're all going green eco. But now when you say eco and farming, what is eco farming?
Eco farming is basically like organic farming. They are the same family. But it's like marriage. They're done almost the same, but not really the same.
Yes.
You can use it in box, but you use almost the same manures, the same fertilizers, and you get the advantage of using green manure as well.
Okay.
Green manure will come normally from cows.
Okay.
The cow dung and so on and so on.
Yes.
So it becomes an advantage in that way. So eco farming is called ecology farming in one word.
Ecology, okay.
Yes. And it's sensitive, it's a little bit sensitive in terms of packaging as well. So once you start going organic or on an eco farming system, you must know about the packaging for whatever crop that you have is going to be 100% green.
Sondele mbokweni mntana sekhaya awuvakali msasa. Good girl, sit down. Sondele mbokweni and ukwazi uhamba nathi ngoline ebesasheke pha kuLarence Carter sithi makangaphazanyiswa ngokubuyile makusondele mbokweni Olwethu eco farming, we are saying eco farming into enye ne-organic farming.
It's similar. It's not the same thing.
It's similar. It's one within the same family.
Yes. Okay. It's within the same family, and then any in with 50%, in farming with 75%.
Sure.
Similarities.
Okay. So umuntu othindi kufuna ukwenza eco farming angathi ufuna ukwenza ntoni? Andikayigethi.
Nami I'm not understanding as yet.
It's basically if you remember when we started the feature, we talked about organic farming, where I told people that you need to collect the potato peelers as our basics, as long as the vegetables, but excluding tomato peelers and excluding the onion, which is acidic.
Okay.
You don't put those.
Ukuzama ulungisa umhlaba.
Yes, ukuzama ulungisa umhlaba. Also, when you are doing eco farming, you collect those to create a manure and fertilizer.
Okay. Kodwa ngokwangoku ndikuvuthetha ngobulongo benkomo.
Yes.
Ngomgquba.
And you also take that, you use it as a fertilizer. And you also choose crops that there's quite a lot of crops that will want you to use chemicals. are surviving without a chemical.
Yes,
Okay.
So
yeah.
with eco-farming, you basically choose crops that you must never ever use a chemical.
So uIkho lona umlima pha emhlabeni sibuyele
Yes.
kutyaleni emhlabeni.
Yes.
Kaloku kobe sibhabha pha emanzini naphi
Yes,
kunokusilwisa
yes,
ingqondo
yes.
zethu ba
Yes.
sibuyele ekulimeni emhlabeni. Kodwa
Exactly.
ngoku asilimi ngale ndlela siyiqhelileyo siyaziyo the traditional way and asilimi ngale ekuthiwa ngu-organic ngoku sikuIkho
Yes.
where ingathi lapha esidikidikini.
Yes,
Ewe.
we are back
Vile.
to the roots.
Okay.
Vile.
Back the soil, where you have to feed the soil just like a child.
Okay.
And then we feed it on green manures,
Yes.
which is cow dung, and then you
Yes.
feed it back. Get shells zamaqanda. You create manures as far into uthatha ibhakethi lamanzi ufake iphila yebanana for 3 days. Uyisoke phayana. Once you soak it for 3 days, la pila banana, it gets stronger like a tea bag.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Now
yes.
ifake emanzini. You can also add a tea bag yakho okanye rooibos kumanzi banana. It gets stronger. Then when it gets stronger, uyayithatha uyidiba phaa kulaa mhlaba wakho.
Okay, okay.
You are feeding basically the soil until it gets in nutrients is enough.
Sure.
Okay.
And then you go and choose crops.
Yeah.
But now this is where it gets tricky with eco-farming. In a 5 different types of ways to farm in eco-farming.
Okay. Izanas.
You would have the organic generated farming, which is using the soil, and then you will have crop genetic farming, which is also using the soil, and then you will have the aquaculture, which is the
yamanzi.
yamanzi nefish. Yeah, what? So even house number 3, and then you'll have the way of creating fertilizers
Okay.
as a green, which
Yes.
is green fertilizers that are organic, that are used by the people that farm organically.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
That's another way of making money on this eco farming system.
okay, okay,
Ne?
okay.
So that will be house number 4, and then you will have the general one that it's done by backyard farmers. Is we town urban areas. E-boxes in their
Yes.
houses. But is carbotini or
Imadayari,
Which-
we
exactly.
plant.
pot plants and all those. So it comes in different 5 ways.
Sure.
Depending what uhlalaphi njani and what do you feel comfortable with, because some people abanazo skills zokutyala but banazo skills of create a fertilizer and manure
Okay.
their own and
I
sell.
totally get it.
Yeah.
But it actually leads me to my next question, which I want to say ngoba kadusho ukuthi I'm a backyard farmers as well, those who abatshala in small capacity. With this eco farming, I'm just thinking with no farming background, correct me. On a large scale farming, realistically, in a farm that's about 20 hectares, how realistic is eco farming to me? Because I'm not going to get eggshells that I'm not going to get eggshells and potato peels to know you ukuthi does it go figure indawo lapho emakhona ibone ukuthi like yeah
Definitely. You cannot use 20 hectares for that.
Yes.
That's where you have to be diverse in a farm. Actually, any farmer needs to be diverse. Once you get 20 hectares, 50 hectares, 100 hectares, you need to be diverse. Otherwise, you focus on sunflower 100 hectares.
Yes.
Because what if the sunflower 50 hectares does not make it? While a sunflower it dies, you lose production. So in a farm that you know it's big enough, you can create 40% wayo to eco farming, and then you can create another one to a different type of farming that you would want. But I would always say go for a livestock in another way if you're a farmer at that big.
Yes.
So ube diverse.
Okay.
Izintoni ke ezibalulekileyo kakhulu umuntu othi ndizawungena apha kwi-eco farming yephi yona ndibalulekileyo efuneka abe kanti uzayigada?
You need to look at the things that harm the climate, because it's here to decrease climate problems. And they're harmful to the soil and they're harmful to what we eat as humans, because as a chemical system inside we vegetables they tend to affect us as well. But we do not know that, and it is never said. And you will find the dietitian is like, all of a sudden they high blood pressure, and you do not know when, but where does it come from?
Yes, exactly.
I go to the gym and do this, but it's because of the chemicals that we put to the food. when once we put them on the soil. So it's because of that. So it also helps in that it becomes a benefit.
Ukuthi eliminate these harsh chemicals
Sure.
which could cause these sicknesses and after effects in the long run. Okay.
Meaning ke Olwethu ayisiguliswa
Ilocus.
ukugula kwethu okubangelwa kukutya kuqala ekukulimeni.
Yes.
Kuqala kumfama ozawufaka ichemical ethile ngelakhe mhlawumbe ubulala izinambuzane ezithile okanye uyathinthini i-blue death. Nandikhule umakhulu amene blue death kanye ndikhule umunye blue death nqoma okay i-blue death kwigama
Ndiyayazi.
kanti uzawuyitya i-blue death indirectly izinto funeka sibe kanti siyazijonga.
We eat these chemicals indirectly, singakhange siyazi.
Yes.
And also the water affects that's why farmers are told to use amanzi emvula most times.
Yes, because it's natural.
Because it's natural. Tap water will always have chemicals.
Yes,
because
very
it
true.
needs to be cleaned.
Yes.
So it's always advised use rainwater. But a problem, how do you use the rainwater in 50 hectares?
Yo.
Another question I have here, also relating to the land, in terms of size or the scale of my farming. So Ngobusho now, how do you use 50 hectares with like this example? To what realistic or like when it comes to climate, actually, let me phrase it in this state. Which I'm based in East London. Obviously, we're next to the coast and whatnot, and eco farming could possibly work for us. But as I'm up in Bethlehem, I'm up in Kimberley, stuck somewhere up there. Is eco farming still going to be as effective, considering the fact that Vele, I'm in a very dry place? Yeah,
it's not going to be as effective as it. I always say, coastal areas are the ones that produce more, but it's just that coastal areas farmers are lazy.
Yo.
I want to put it plain out.
Yo.
That's
They're
fine,
very
man.
lazy.
That's fine.
They're very lazy, and they do not know a capacity yabo.
Yes, yeah.
That is my own view.
Which it's already there. You already have the
Yes.
climate and the land.
You have everything that is there, and that will help you. But Tina Silesi, abantu coastal based, and we do not know a capacity yethu. That is why you get most of our food in Eastern Cape comes from Umalanga and all those upper regions.
Yes.
If it's not Shala, we sit and combine, and then we do a small scale farmers, and then we add large farmers, scale farmers. But we can produce our own food in Eastern Cape without asking for help from other provinces. It's just that we're lazy.
Yo, ayisembi ke ngoku.
Yeah.
So it is more beneficial in the coastal area than in a very dry area. And it helps because we do not need to be extra careful about other things.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
natural process.
All right, Olwethu zeziphi ke ngoku crops ezilungayo for eco farming?
I would normally say people that they must go for the green side, which is your lettuces, your
Green leafy veggies.
Yes, leafy veggies, your cucumber and your
Herbs.
Spinach.
yes, all the herbs and all the spices. Yeah,
Spring
go for
onion.
everything that is mostly green, go for it. It will be more beneficial.
Okay.
I get.
Ndicinga uba noko umuntu
Yes.
ngokunofifi ungeqokelela but umuntu ilula kumuntu onendawana encinanana.
Yes. Imnandi sounds very nice and
It's
yeah.
usually abantu eco farming they start small. They are the
Yes.
people that will start from their backyards.
Yes.
You'll never meet a large scale farmer that will go for eco farming.
Yeah.
Usually benefits the small scale farmers.
Yes. Yeah.
Ukhona umahluko xa ndiyothenga okukutya kuthiwa because ke azange ndasibona isitiko esithi eco what kodwa
Khona
ndasibona sithi
organic.
organic. Nesibona sithi organic then i-assumption kumntu ongazinto ofana nam yinto ethi if it's not organic then enye ke hayi ke i-portion ongiwe.
Thelwa waye.
Galele konke. So azange ndakhe ndabona stick esithi eco farming okanye eco whatever.
Eco-friendly, yes.
Eco-friendly.
We only see that
food.
on like garments or eco-friendly, but
Yeah.
not on food. Yeah.
Usually abantu abenza eco farming they do not have that well branded brands, and it's always on a small scale. And most of them do not take their food to retailers.
Okay.
They sell it around
Up-
Yes,
markets,
farmers markets
yes,
and
farmers
one is-
markets
okay.
and so on. so they don't usually go for the bigger retail stores.
ngoba uzawuthi ivenkile
Yes, and
ethile
the capacity
izawudimanda
that
izawudimanda uba makubekho isitampu esithile makubekho into ethile
Yeah.
The
Yes.
capacity, because you're gonna have to maintain. That certain big retail will say, I want a week 500 lettuces, and then once
Highly impossible nelend
yes,
engak.
no, so creating 500 every week is gonna be a problem. Unless you are saying, no, let me rather go aquaponics or hydroponics, farming,
Yes.
and then you are capable of making 500 a week.
ndavakala ndiyavakala ndicinga uba unayo into eshelelayo
No.
sigqibile ndikuvile
Thank
ndikuvile
you.
kodwa ke ngomnye umntu onokwakhe azame u-eco farming mzuzu umnye phamasithi ke intsimbi yesethoba sekufuneka sihambile nathi Olwethu, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Enkosi, till next week. Till next
Yes,
week.
till next week. Till next week.
All right, that was Olwethu Salayi Ngqotho ebesimbambile apho
Yes.
segxotha Ikati Eziko naye nathi masibulele. Thank you so much for choosing us ngentsasa namhlanje uhlale nathi okusukela intsimbi esithandathu uzothi ga ngoku igama lam Lhoza Lwazi. Good morning.
Good morning, Kamalam Gulwazi, and we are back tomorrow wrapping up the week. The right way, it's Relationship Friday, Siyabuya between 6 and 9. You do not want to miss out, but until then, it is goodbye.